We got a good one. If some of you probably remember the SOHO Karen that tried to steal a black man's phone when she claimed that he stole her phone when he was simply looking at his own phone. Yeah, this was over a year ago. SOHO Karen pleads guilty to a hate crime. Yep. Check it out. If you don't remember the SOHO Karen, check this out. You will once this video rolls.
Remember SOHO Karen? Yeah. Well, she has now pleaded guilty. Let me remind you of the incident. Here it is.
Show me the phone. Show me. No.
You don't have to explain nothing to her.
The case off. That's mine. Literally, get it back. Please.
Are you kidding me? You feel like there's only one iPhone made in the world?
No. Okay, then show me the. Show me all my.
You get a life
over there. No, what's on your background?
You better go use find my iPhone. Go do that.
Find my iPhone is on.
No, you can't. No.
I'm the manager
of the hotel. I don't care.
He will
this
right
is my
now.
son. Hey, didn't you see me just come downstairs out of the elevator? I'm trying to help. No, but you're not helping.
I am.
What you've been is disrespectful.
No, I'm trying to settle the situation.
My son has nothing to do with her.
No.
I'm trying to figure out what's going on in the lobby.
Then show me the proof. No, he's not leaving. Show me the proof.
Are you kidding me? You better get on. Let's go, kid.
I'm sorry.
Better get on. We have you see two black people?
No, I'm not letting him walk away with my phone.
Wait. Better get on somewhere,
No, please
lady.
get my phone back. I cannot not have my phone.
Look what she did. Look what she did. She threw this man's son down the ground and tried to steal his phone.
She has now pleaded guilty. Let's put up her picture.
Let's do it one more time.
This is Maya Ponsetto, a.k.a.
Maya Ponsetto.
SOHO Karen. All right?
SOHO Karen.
She pleaded guilty on Monday to unlawful imprisonment as a hate crime for her falsely accusing the then 14-year-old Keon Harold Jr. of stealing her cell phone and then attacking him at the hotel. This was back in December 2020 when viral. Everybody remembers this. So let me give you some background to what's going to happen. So while Ponsetto is already on probation in her home state from a separate case, she is avoiding jail time for this case as part of this guilty plea. Back in June, she initially pleaded not guilty to the hate crime charges. Now, according to CBS News, under the conditions of her plea deal, Ponsetto will be required to continue counseling, avoid interaction with the criminal justice system, and follow the terms of her probation from a separate California case. If she maintains those conditions for 2 years, she will be allowed to replead to aggravated harassment in the second degree as a Class A misdemeanor. If she fails to abide by the terms, Ponsetto could spend 1 to 4 years in state
1/3 to 4 years in state prison.
Okay. Before I go into some more detail here, I want to remind everyone of the systemic issues involved. If you remember, SOHO Karen was in a hotel and she made an accusation against another guest. Well, in that accusation, she decided to become aggressive, violent, to physically stop a person's mobility. Well, the hotel manager decided to get involved by going after the black family. Systemic bigotry. At no point did he say, wait a minute, this is a guest. You cannot talk to guests this way. We have security footage that can be reviewed. You make a claim at the desk. Nobody did that. Nobody from that hotel said you have to stop harassing these two black people. And one, of course, was a black 14-year-old child.
A minor.
Let me show you how this is a systemic racial failure. Imagine if a black man lost his cell phone and he decides to go up to a white woman and a white child and start telling them, you're not leaving this hotel room until I get, or hotel until I get my cell phone. And then physically stops their movement.
He would be
runs after them, physically assaults the child, the 14-year-old white girl. What do you think happens in that situation? Do you think the hotel manager comes up and says to the 14-year-old white girl or to the white parent, hey, what have you all done here to make this African-American male so upset? Hell no. You know, no matter what your political belief is, you know good and damn well that would never be the reaction of the hotel manager, thus proving the issue of systemic racism, institutional racism, bigotry, and bias existing and permeating in the culture for one reason: the color of skin. The color of skin. There's more to the story. Acting Justice Laura Ward told Ponsetto in the Supreme Court, you have been given a tremendous opportunity. Turn this lousy situation into a good situation so you never find yourself here again. Ward also warned Ponsetto to have no contact with Harold Jr. or his father, who happens to be a jazz musician, Keon Harold, for the next 2 years. The last time she was in the Big Apple for a court date, Ponsetto told the Post that she wished she had apologized differently to the victim. I feel like I made a mistake, she said. Harold Sr. took to his Instagram following the ruling with a screenshot of a headline and photo of Ponsetto from civil rights attorney Ben Crump's IG. In the caption, Harold thanked followers for their ongoing support as his family fights for justice, and also said, and I quote, "My son and our family deserve more than an apology after being wrongfully and aggressively attacked in the lobby of the Arlo Hotel. For Ms. Ponsetto to describe the unprovoked assault as a mistake minimizes the trauma that Keon Jr. continues to feel to this day." Harold explained his family not only blames Ponsetto, but also the hotel for not de-escalating the situation, and he finally closed demanding for accountability. The only way we can get individuals and corporations to change the culture of systemic racism is to hold them accountable for their actions each and every time. A clear message that this sort of abhorrent behavior would not be tolerated needs to be made, period. All right. They have sued Ponsetto over the situation. I think they need to sue the hotel as well. Waz, thoughts here?
Yeah, you hit the nail right on the head. That the hotel, to me, is the most responsible party because they're the ones that are essentially in charge here. They're the ones who set what the rules are for guest behavior, and they're the ones who enforce said rules. And they just didn't do that here. They let this lady have free reign to go accusing whoever the hell she pleased, basically based on these people being black. And she got to behave however she wanted. She put hands on people and nobody stepped in. And it's crazy, Dr. Richie, because, you know, in retail space, I have friends that work in retail and they'll tell you, if you watch somebody walking out the store with an iPhone, don't touch them, don't follow them, don't do anything. You can see something like that occur and you mind your business, because once you go attacking people and all of that, they got free reign to do whatever they want with you. This lady is absolutely lucky the amount of restraint these brothers showed in that situation. She's lucky that she didn't get her top popped because of this, you know, and the hotel manager just automatically siding with her, the fake damsel in distress, while just casting aspersions on these completely innocent fellow guests. It's awful, and I would hope that they have to pay some level of recompense to those guests, man, because this is BS.
Yeah, we're going to follow the case. As I said, SOHO Carrot has been sued. It has not gone to trial yet. So obviously there's going to be an
Oh my God, yeah. Yeah, I think I have the part. I think I have the video. It was just before, it was before Christmas of 2020. Yeah, I think I remember this. I might have this up my channel somewhere. Anyways, I'm out of here. My job. Peace out.